Hello folks, so I've been banging the table for SoundHound to reach $12 for most of the year now, and you know what? I think this may be the week that it does. In this video I'm going to talk about SoundHound's huge potential in the burgeoning industry that is voice AI, recent developments that may trigger a valuation uplift, and finally technical analysis that suggests a breakout is imminent. Before we begin, this is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. One of the most interesting articles I read about AI recently is this one written by a couple of Goldman Sachs equity strategists. Now this guy, Peter Oppenheimer, is a very smart cookie indeed, and you'll often see him appearing on CNBC talking about the stock market. In this article, he and his team have some interesting things to say about who will be the winners in the current AI boom. In particular, the authors talk about the true winners not being the infrastructure builders like the chip makers, data center providers and LLM developers, but the ones that piggyback off the invested capital. We can apply this concept directly to SoundHound and its recent adoption of LLMs like ChatGPT into its voice AI products. Now, OpenAI invested billions of dollars into developing ChatGPT, billions that SoundHound simply doesn't have. It has now become possible though for SoundHound to piggyback off all the hard work that OpenAI have done to turbocharge its own voice AI product. In effect, SoundHound is a small new entrant to the AI industry that can offer new products and services. SoundHound is currently revolutionizing the way in which customers interact with their automobiles and fast food restaurants, but it's also recently moving to even more traditional sectors such as insurance. The authors also go on to say that they don't believe we are currently in an AI bubble, which is quite reassuring, and Dan Ives, the star Wall Street analyst, came on CNBC yesterday and proclaimed we are still only in the first few hours of the AI party.
But what I believe right now, this AI revolution, it's hitting its next phase. And I think this is just still the start of a fourth industrial revolution.
All right, still the start, but you always say it's 9 o'clock. It's got to be 9:30.
No, I actually said it now. It's 9:30 to 10 p.m. in the AI party. That goes to 4 a.m.
All right.
Whether or not we enter a bubble eventually is up for debate, but for now all I'm worried about is positioning my capital in the stocks with the greatest upside, just in case this AI bull market does turn into a bubble. Anyway, let's now look at the chart. At first glance, it looks incredibly bullish. The price recently broke the $7 level and retraced down to $6, which is a totally natural reaction. Currently, we are seeing a minor sell-off, but in my opinion, I think the stock will rally for the rest of this week. This is mainly due to two reasons. First, there is sustained buying. After Trump's victory a few weeks ago, we got a bit of a pop, but it sort of fizzled out after Q3 earnings were released. However, last week, there was another burst of buying. This is what I call sustained buying. It's not people buying just over several days, it's people buying over several weeks. And despite the profit takers and weak hands selling out on Monday, the price actually held up better than I thought, indicating that a lot of buyers are currently stepping up and accumulating shares. Now, the second reason why I'm bullish this week is that it's a shortened trading week due to Thanksgiving Day. This means the market will be closed on Thursday and open for only half a day on Friday. Historically, the stock market tends to do very well on the days running up to a public holiday, and that performance is retained up to the end of the week. This chart depicts the performance of the S&P 500 during Thanksgiving week versus normal weeks over the past 50 years. Notice how the average return during Thanksgiving is more than triple that of the average return on other weeks. I don't know about you, but Monday's down day for SoundHound looks like a Black Friday special to me. Furthermore, we have the PCE price index coming out on Wednesday morning. The market is expecting a core PCE month over month of 0.3%. If we don't get a nasty surprise, then we can expect to see a strong rally in the broader market on Wednesday, and no doubt SoundHound will join the party. By the way, this chart sort of reminds me of Rocket Lab before it broke out in September. There was an initial breakout, a retracement, then another breakout, and now the stock is around $25. Could that happen to SoundHound? Possibly, but we need to get to $12 first. Anyway, circling back to my first point about SoundHound benefiting from the current AI boom. You can think of companies like Nvidia and OpenAI as infrastructure developers of AI. In other words, they provide the picks and shovels that people can use to derive benefits from AI. On the other hand, companies like SoundHound are users of these picks and shovels and create value for their customers in the process. And as a first mover in the voice AI space, SoundHound has significant market share and is expanding into more traditional industries. On the revenue front, I think it's only a matter of time before SoundHound snags a top 5 QSR brand or quick service restaurant brand, but even if it doesn't, there's so many other sectors out there that can provide opportunities, so I'm not too worried. So there you have it. I'm very bullish on SoundHound this week. I hope the market gods agree with me and nudge the share price up to $12 and beyond by Friday. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for more SoundHound videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.